We're good?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Some miscommunication there. Hello, everyone, and welcome to day number 3 of week 5. Uh, if you're gonna miss this series, I'm very sorry. This is easily the series of the week. We got the undefeated Waves versus the undefeated Tide. One of them's gonna lose their undefeated streak, and then one of them is clearly gonna become the number one team in the league. I am fortunate enough to be here with Sinks. I don't think he'd miss this one for the world, honestly.
No, I'm pretty sure I would cancel a lot of things before missing this game.
Yeah, I really hope both these teams don't let me down this series. I want to see a game 5 in this
Yes,
one.
definitely.
If it's either a game 5 or it's an L.
Yeah.
These teams are just so even. Considering both Chicken and Hizro are the 1 and 2 of the league, and it's by a clear margin. Average points wise, Hizro is, let's see here, he is 31 points above third place in average score.
Yeah.
And then Chicken is 30 points above him. So it's kind of crazy. But to get to the breakdown of the match tonight, both teams are obviously undefeated. The Waves have won in less games than the Tide, so that's something to keep in mind. The Tide have had a harder schedule, I'd say, than the Waves so far. Like if we're gonna compare schedule for schedule right here, the Waves so far have taken on the Abyss, the Orcas, the Fangs, and the Tempest, while the Tide have had the Reef, the Surge, the Abyss, and the Orcas. So I think it's fairly even, but I do think the Tide have had a harder schedule so far. So I think this is more of a big matchup for the Waves than it is for the Tide.
Yeah. The Tide played the Surge when it was like prime Surge. It was Green and Melody, and they kind of beat the crap out of them.
Yep.
So.
Mm-hmm. Comparing stats, the Tide, something that stands out with the Tide is, I believe they're one of the best assist teams in the league right now. Yeah, they are. They are by .23 right now, with the most assists per game in the league, and I think that really states to what that team's goal is and how they play. Everyone on that team gets involved. Chicken, Nate, Jake, like everyone's getting involved. Everyone's getting a touch on the ball.
Yeah. I mean, you look at the average score. If you compare the average score from Waves and the average score from Tide, they all have their ones, twos, and threes. I think it's kind of for the Tide, Nate and Jake are kind of tied for kind of that two. They kind of both help out evenly, but I do believe Nate is more of like a third man back role because that's what he's been doing forever. Um, he's really good at it too. I think Luke is also that for Waves. Infrared is a really good too. Luke and Hizro on Waves both have 40% shooting accuracy, which is something to look at. You look at that, you look at the position percentage, it's literally exactly the same for offense. So, yeah,
Yeah, these teams are
I
just
have no
so
idea how that happens. They're so even, it's insane. I cannot wait.
these are like, it's kind of crazy that the most even teams in the league are the number 1 and number 2 team. I think it's most sometimes you think like, oh, two teams are the same record in like the 4th or 5th seed and they're kind of the same, but we never really have a number 1 and number 2 that are this even. And I'm very curious to see how these teams play. They are both second and third in offensive possession in the
Yeah.
league right now.
You talk about the Tide being one of the best assist teams in the league. And you see that through the goal participation. Hizro has 31. The rest of his team has 15. He has more than the next two guys on his team combined. Nate has 27, and he's the second man. Chicken has 39, which is insane. And Jake has 22. I know Chicken scores a lot of goals, but that means that the rest of them have also an insane amount of assists. Because goal participation, if you didn't know, is goals plus assists. So it's however many goals you participate in. So. That's a good stat to look at for this matchup.
I agree. I'm just ready to get to it, pretty much.
Yeah.
You got any final things with the matchup before we get to the interviews?
No, very, very even teams.
All right. Well, we will be starting with the Waves, and Hisro will be taking the interview. Hisro, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. You ready?
Yeah, I'm really excited for this one.
This is, I mean, I know there's already a lot of pressure, but this is the match of the season so far. This might honestly just be the match of the season in general, like even after the season's over. Two undefeated teams, exact same time on offense, like pretty much. It's just like 0.06 or something like that difference. So you guys are just unbelievably even. I know you guys have had this week circled for a few weeks now. So how are you feeling before this one?
We feel very good. I think we're just excited for the competition, really. We know the Tide are the best, one of the best teams in the league, and it's going to be fun to put on a show.
Yeah. I know you obviously, because you're playing in it, don't want a game 5, but a game 5 it's either a game 5 or a loss for neutrals watching. So
Yeah, true.
And then talking about your opponents, the Tide, I mean, obviously Chicken is the one to worry about, but the participation that Nate and Jake have on that team really stands them out from the rest of the league. So how are you going to try to limit their passing plays?
I don't know if we're going to so much and go out and try and limit what they do. I think we're going to just try and play our game. But I will say, Chicken is not chicken in this league without Nate and Jake. They have been pretty damn good.
I agree with that. All right. Final question I got for you. What is your prediction for the series?
We will win this, but it will be 3-2. That's my guess.
I like you saying game 5 because that's exactly what I'm hoping for. All right. Anything you want to say before I drag you back down to your team?
I'm all set. Thank you.
Sinks, you got anything?
Look, have fun. Please
Thank
take
you.
it to game 5.
I won't throw, though.
No.
Don't throw. Don't
if
throw.
You're going to win in 4, just please take it to 5.
Yeah,
okay.
All right. Well, I'm going to bring you back down there. Lobby info will be up soon. Good luck. Have some fun.
All right. Have fun, guys.
Yeah, that last line, have fun, guys. Yeah, I think this is probably the most fun I'm going to have on a series. I really hope that's the case. Israel saw that subtle jab at Chicken. Damn, we're 9 followers away from 100.
Oh.
We got like 3 followers. Yo, dogs, get your boys in here.
Scorcher, you guys got any friends? You guys got any alt accounts that we don't know about?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's not talk about alt accounts, but all right, we will get to the Tides interview, and we've got a shocker. We got Chicken taking this one instead. It's typically Nate, but we got Chicken listening. Hey, Chicken, how's it going?
Yo, what's good?
I think this is the first time we've actually interviewed you. I think Nate's taken all of them so far, but
yeah, that is correct.
I mean, in a very ironic fashion, the first interview you're going to take is probably for the biggest match of your season. I know you guys have had this match circled since like week 2. I know after an interview we were talking about the future, and you were like, "Yeah, we're ready for that Waves game, week 5." Like, and now here you are. So, how do you feel before it?
We feel good. I mean, we prepared a little bit. I went over some things with the team, some stuff like that. Feeling pretty confident.
I asked a similar question to Hisro when he did his interview, but I'm talking about the Waves team themselves. They've got 3 technically GCs right now. Luke fell off a bit. He's back down at C3. But Hisro has done a great job building that team, and he's built it legitly. So they're a scary team to watch. So who is your main concern on that team, and how are you going to counter that?
Well, I mean, Hisro is obviously the main concern, just the highest rank. But, I mean, honestly, their stats are kind of fraudulent, to be honest. They've played, I think, 1 full 3v3 series with that team. And other than that, it's been either 2s or a sub. So I just can't confidently say that they're, a good team together yet. So I don't really know, because I don't really know how they play. I have scouted them in the past, and again, it's just at least 2-2v2 series. So those could have gone either way. And the Tide, we've played all 3v3 series. Like every single match was everybody's main roster, and it's just not the same for Waves. So I think their 4-0 could be a little fraudulent, to be honest. But
okay,
here we are.
I mean, that's some fair reasoning. Honestly, I didn't really think of it like that. I mean, they pretty much had their whole roster, and in those 2v2s, they did look real solid. But I could see how you'd say 2v2 is
Very
not
different
as
game mode.
legit. Yeah, I
Very
can see that. We're gonna see tonight for sure. Last question I got for you: what is your prediction for the series?
I gotta say a modest 3-1. Can't really say the sweep just because anything can happen.
Okay.
But gotta follow my boy Nate's footsteps there.
All right. You got any final things before we let you go?
Praise Brainiac.
Praise Brainiac. All right. Sinks, you got anything for Chicken?
Good luck, have fun. Please take it to 5. I really want to see this be 5. This is the best series of the season. They could take it to 5, please. For the love of God. Don't throw. But please take it to 5.
We'll see.
All right. Well, I'm going to bring you back down there. Lobby info will be up shortly. Good luck. Have some fun.
Yes, sir.
Rivalry.
These teams are taking shots, man. Yeah,
this is the best 2 teams out of all of the Viathos esports, Benthic and Pelagic, to have a rivalry.
I just find it surprising because his row is such a down to earth person, and he's even taking shots at the Tide.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he just doesn't like chicken.
Maybe,
or maybe he's just trolling.
We're gonna do that for the love of the stream and making it entertaining.
Yeah.
But Sinks, you got any final things before we get this lobby set up?
No. I'm very, very excited.
All right. Well, I am going to get the lobby made, get the players in, and we'll be starting shortly. Be right back.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Oh, thank you for telling me audio is back up, by the way. That's really good of you.
I was leaving it for you to guess. I thought you could trust me.
You were leaving it for me to guess. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I troll. You know
that.
I like to troll Nate more than other people, but
No, I mean, you got to take it out on me sometimes. I get it.
Yeah.
But now, the most entertaining match of the season, I hope. We got Waves. We got Tide. Both teams sitting undefeated. Nate, 50s, hits off the left wall. Here's Nate trying to flick a shot over Luke. Luke gets there for the save. Trying to follow up with it. Doesn't have boost. His row. Booms it out. He's going to stay on it. He has Chicken waiting on the backboard. He pops it past one. Infrared with the 50. Doesn't hit off the ceiling. Nate tries to clear it out, but doesn't get a lot of power on it. Here's his row. Booming it off the corner. Chicken taking it off the ceiling. What can he do with it in the air? Gets it past one. Luke off the right wall. Trying to take his space. Gets it past Nate. That's blocked by Jake. Here's Infrared with an open net. Chicken gets back in time. Chicken off his own corner. His row with the steal. Off the backboard is Infrared. Demos Jake away from the play. Luke off his own left wall. Trying to rip a shot. That's blocked by Chicken. Chicken booms it out off the backboard. Here's Chicken. The shot over Infrared. What a way to start for the Tide as they're up 1.
Chicken just has such good control after his first touch. He's cleared it twice already, and this one he just booms it right into the net.
4:03 left. The Waves' backs are against the wall already. How do they bounce back? Luke wins the kickoff clean. Hits it right to Nate. Off the back wall. Can't get a read on it. Infrared off the ceiling. Trying to clear it out. Jake keeps it alive. Luke booms it the other way. We got some ping pong going on here. Luke ties up on the 50. Here's Chicken able to clear to the left wall. Nate with the redirect. That's blocked by Infrared. Infrared flicks it past one. That's cut off by Chicken. He can't get another read on it. Luke tries to pass. Cleared out by Jake. His row gets bumped by Chicken. That's such a smart play. Here's Chicken off the backboard past to Nate. Nate is not there. Cleared out by Luke. Nate off the right wall. Luke taking himself. Tries to hit into Chicken. Chicken stays on. Able to clear it to the other side. His row gets bumped by Chicken, but he passes back to Luke. But here's Jake's shot. Misses wide. Chicken with a demo on his row. The two best players in the league getting at it early. His row hits it off the corner, trying to pass mid. Nate's able to clear for the moment. Chicken off the right wall. Gets blocked by Luke. Chicken the pass mid. His row there to clear for the moment, but Jake keeps it in. Off the backboard, what can Jake do? He gets the demo. Here's Chicken. The shot saved. It's cleared out by his row. Nate off his own back wall. Can't get a read on it. Infrared's pass mid. Cleared by Chicken. To the wave zone we go. Luke tries to keep it in. His row cuts it off. Doesn't have any boost to work with. What a fake on Nate as Chicken booms it downfield. Off the backboard. The double. Going top right off the crossbar. Jake passing mid. Cleared out by Infrared. Nate resets to his own corner. Trying to beat his row to the boost. He is not able to. Nate tries to clear. Infrared with the block. Chicken off his own corner. Hits it right into Luke. Off the backboard. Double for his row. And the first rounder from the Waves responds as they tie the game.
The Waves were looking very shaky earlier in the game. It looks like they finally got their bearings with the Luke perfect pass off the backboard right for his row. I see a lot of demos already. I say the Waves have to start fighting fire with fire.
The two best players in the league at the moment. Both with goals. But off kickoff, his row makes it 2 as they take the lead off kickoff.
Yeah, Hizzer with just a perfect speed flip right on target. Jake completely messes up his kickoff. That's a mistake you cannot have in the series.
Not against a team like the Waves. Every lead is so crucial in these moments. Infrared wins kickoff clean. Chicken pops to himself. He's got some time. Off the ceiling, Chicken with the ceiling read. Ridiculous from Chicken, and they tie the game.
Chicken is everybody's #1 player, and this is exactly why. He hits it perfectly off the ceiling, reads the roll down right for the net, and puts it just right in over everybody.
Ridiculous from Chicken, and we've seen it time and time again. Keeping his team in this game. Jake off kickoff, hitting it off the backboard. His row clears it off the back wall. Infrared taking his space. That's blocked, pinched out by Nate. Chicken's up again. He's got the hot hand for the Tide here in game 1. The ceiling pass down, cleared by his row. His row off his own wall. That's blocked by Nate. Cleared out by Luke. All the way downfield where his row tries to 50. Chicken is able to. Chicken gets it past one. Doesn't have any more boost to work with. Nate is going to try to take it from here. He gets a shot. His row's back. Doesn't make the save. It's cleared by Infrared. Pressure still on the Waves. Chicken off the Waves corner. Trying to touch it down mid. Jake is there, but Infrared wins the 50 straight down. His row able to boom it out. Back into the Tide zone we are. Jake off the right wall. Here's Luke's shot. Saved by Nate. keeping this a tie game as we approach 1 minute left in game one. Game is already living up to the hype. Chicken off the corner tries to pass mid. Luke able to clear for the moment as Infrared demos Nate away from the play. Infrared can't get a read. Hizro with the last second save there. Hizro with another save. It's cleared out by Nate. So much pressure on the Waves. Can they finally clear? Infrared can't get a read. Leaves it for Nate's shot. Saved by Hizro. The Waves holding on for dear life. Nate can't get a clear out. 30 seconds left. Chicken off his own corner. Passes mid. Infrared tries to clear. Jake keeps it alive off the right wall. Hizro clears it to the corner. Hizro tries to pop past one. That goes right to Chicken. The shot misses right. Jake with the 50. The Waves just trying to get to OT at this point. Chicken off the back wall. He's trying to challenge. Get the shot from Infrared. And the Waves take the lead with 6 seconds left.
Hizro is such a good defender. He led that whole team to a perfect defensive stance, trying to take it to overtime, and Infrared just puts it in the net. He doesn't want overtime. He wants to win this game right now.
Unbelievable plays from the Waves. They hold on for an entire minute in their own zone, and now they're 3 seconds away from taking game one. Here's Hizro off the ceiling down. The Tide have no time left. Luke drops it, and the Waves come away with game one.
Okay, this series is instantly living up to the hype. That was the best game I've ever witnessed so far in this league.
Oh my goodness. I mean,
yeah.
The stars needed to shine for both these teams, and they did. Chicken with a ridiculous redirect off the ceiling to take the lead, and then an unfortunate kickoff ties the game right back up, but then one straight minute of defense for the Waves, literally holding on for dear life, and it turns into a Waves goal with 6 seconds left. How can you ask for better?
I mean, you can't. I mean, Hizro is dominating this game. Chicken is also doing really good, but Hizro with 2 goals and 4 saves. He's been all over the place. He's been the clear leader for the Waves and the best player in this game so far.
And I think something that really stands out here is the supporting cast of the Tide. They were non-factors in that series.
Yes.
Offensively, at least. Nate had 1 save, but I didn't see almost anything from them.
Yeah,
it was the chicken show, and that was just not enough to beat
I
this
saw
team.
a lot of basic plays by Jake and Nate just trying to help out Chicken, but Infrared and Luke did way better.
On to game 2. I want to say, is there any way to get better than that game? But I think there's a chance. Here's Chicken off kickoff, early goal for the Tide, and they're up 1-0 once again.
Yeah, that was a great kickoff by whoever was on it. I didn't really see. And then Waves were just slow to get back. Chicken, obviously a very fast player, got there instantly.
And just like that, Nate already has more offensive participation in this game than he did game 1. Exactly what the Tide need. Here's Nate trying to do it again. Doesn't get a real clean air dribble, but here's Hizro the other way. Hizro can't get a reset, does pop it past one. Chicken able to clear for the moment. Luke with the shot, saved by Nate to the corner. Chicken off his own right wall, pops it past one. Chicken gets demoed by Hizro. Jake off his own backboard, trying to stay on it. Jake doesn't have any more boost. Tries to flick it past Luke, nothing there. Chicken off his own backboard, takes it to himself, gets it past 2. It's Chicken versus Luke. Luke with the fake. He doesn't read it clean, and the Tide are up 2-0.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's just the Chicken factor. Like, Hizro completely misses it, and then Luke fakes because he thinks that Chicken is going to be up. He has no boost. He really can't do anything there. So it's just a free goal all the way down the field.
4:18 left. The Waves, after a very stressful game 1, barely held on to get the win, and now the Tide once again with the pressure. How do the Waves respond? Nate tries to pass mid, a double commit by the Waves. Chicken with the redirect pass mid, cleared out by Infrared, where Hizro waits on the right wall, popping it back mid. Infrared waits there. Luke's shot misses wide left, but it's blocked by Jake anyways. Jake tries to clear it out. Hizro pops to himself. Can't get a reset on it. Chicken to his own corner. Nate off the backboard, double commit by Nate and Jake, but Hizro gets a demo on Chicken. Luke pops it past Jake. Nate stalling for time. Hizro tries to hit off the backboard where Chicken waits. Off his own backboard, Chicken gets it past Infrared. Luke gets 50'd out by Nate. His row. Off his own wall, Nate tries to get a read. Can't get it past his row. Jake with the steal. Luke booms it downfield. His row with the redirect. Misses wide left, but Jake clears it to his own corner. Infrared wins the 50 as his row gets a demo of Chicken. Here's a chance. Blocked by Nate. Nate booms it out. Luke off his own left wall. Chicken shot is blocked. Infrared lets it go to the other side where Jake misses the shot. Chicken pops it straight up. Luke is up, doesn't have any boost, resets to his own corner. His row. Delays, tries to win a 50 on Chicken. He does. Nate. The right corner of the Waves. His row with the catch. We've been stuck in this corner for a while. Can we somewhere else on the field? His row. Leaves it for Chicken. Here's a flick off the ceiling, straight down. Nate clears it out for the moment. Luke's shot going towards goal, and it's a 1-goal game. The Waves cut the lead to 1.
Yeah, Jake obviously coming back right off that demo. He has no idea what's going on, and that he barely just doesn't have enough boost to get to that ball.
Waves trying to claw back again. We saw this in game 1. Can we see it in game 2? Nate wins kickoff. Luke pops it to himself. He's up on in the air. Chicken jumps. Luke gets it past him. The shot saved by Jake. To the right corner. Infrared waits for Chicken's touch. He gets the block. Jake clears it to the corner. Gets credit with the save. His row. The pass mid. That's blocked out by Nate where Jake waits on the right wall. Here's a passing play for the Tide. Off the corner. Cleared by Infrared. Chicken. Pass mid. Luke's able to boom it out. His row is up. Jake gets back just in time. Saves a goal. Infrared keeps it alive. Double commit by Chicken and Nate, but Chicken gets the save off his own right wall. His row is up. Nate challenges a huge 50 there. Chicken waits out for his own boost. Luke pre-jumps him, gets the touch, can't get a pass mid. Cleared by Jake. Infrared shot, easy save for Chicken. He just has his row back. The 2+ players going at it with the shot saved by his row. Off his own right wall. Jake hits it backwards. Nate's able to clear. Luke taking his time, trying to force a shot. Chicken to the other side, getting a sidewall read. He's stalling for time at the moment as he tries to clear. Luke gets bumped by his row. Miscommunication there from the Waves. Chicken hops to himself. Luke is up to challenge, wins that battle. Luke leaves it for Infrared, taking it to the other side where Jake is low on boost, waiting for it. Flicks it past his row, but does get demoed for it. Luke off the right wall. Chicken taking his space. Nate leaves it for him. His row off the right wall, straight down. We've approached 1 minute left here in game 2. The Waves up 1 in the series, but are down 1 in this game. Here's his row shot, misses wide left. Chicken tries to pinch it down, can't get the clear out. Luke keeps it alive. The Waves are starting to push. Can the Tide hold on? His row off the backboard, leaving it for Infrared. That's cleared out. Infrared's catch wins the 50 on Nate off the ceiling down. Chicken trying to clear it out, booms it out, just Luke back. He hits it to the other side where there's more space. 30 seconds left. Infrared gets it past 1. Chicken off his own backboard. Credit with the save. Hits it up to Jake. His row the steal. Off the backboard. Nate clears it to the corner. Luke trying to pass it mid as his row gets a demo on Jake. Infrared taking his space. All of the Tide players are up. 10 seconds left. Chicken gets the save. Luke with 5 seconds on the clock. They need 1. Chicken just trying to let it drop. And the Waves have no more time. They gotta keep it up. His row off the backboard. Can't get the double. And the Tide take game 2. And we'll see a best of 3.
Yeah, the pressure, I think, definitely got to Luke right there. The Tide defense was very slow towards the last 5 seconds of that game, and you just had a very, very slow rolling shot that was off target. That could have been the shot that takes it into overtime, and then we would have seen Waves and Tide in the overtime. Oh my God, I wanted to see that so bad. I'm so sad that didn't happen.
And once again, something to notice, a common theme. I'm saying once again, the Tide, Jake and Nate, weren't that much there besides Nate's kickoff goal offensively. It's once again the Chicken show. But
yeah, I mean,
this time, the key difference, though, is now his row did nothing offensively. That can't happen.
Yeah, I mean, for the Tide, Did notice Jake and Nate a little bit more this game, but they still need to help out a lot more with Chicken. Chicken can't, I mean, he can do everything. We've already seen that he's done everything this game. 2 goals and 4 saves, 4 shots is a lot. But they do need to help out a lot more. I think Nate is looking very shaky. I know how easy it is to get into his head when he's playing this game. So he just needs to shake it off and just play a little bit better, and they can come away with the series.
I think for the Tide, it's as simple as if both Jake and Nate get at least 1 or 2 goals or assists in the match, they're gonna win the game easy. That's all it needs, and they're just not finding it, which is why it's so close. That's the difference. Hisro off the backboard. Nate can't get a read off the backboard. Here's Hisro shot, saved by Nate. Rebound Infrared. The shot misses wide left. Chicken going the other way. Trying to leave it for Jake. Booms it off the backboard. Luke is there to clear for the moment. Chicken passing mid, where Infrared waits to clear. Jake pops it straight up. Here's Jake's shot. Misses over, and it's saved by Chicken. Infrared passing mid. Chicken's there to clear for the moment. Hisro shot, saved by Nate. Hisro of his own backboard. The reset. Can't get anything more with it. Chicken off the ceiling down. Here's Chicken's shot, saved by Hisro. Jake keeps it alive. Luke is there for the block. Here's the shot from Nate, saved by Infrared. Lots of shots here early from the Tide. And the Waves just keep responding. Luke gets beat by Chicken. The shot on, blocked by Hisro again. Hisro off the ceiling, blocked by Nate. Infrared clears out for the moment. Chicken pops to himself, gets it over Infrared, but Infrared takes the boost from him. Luke off the left wall, Jake hitting it to the other side. There's Nate trying to challenge Infrared. Infrared wins that battle. It's cleared out. Chicken pops to himself. Off the ceiling. Chicken off the backboard. Going for a double, nothing there. Nate can't get a clean read. That's going to bounce off the corner. A chance for Infrared. Leaves for Hisro. Misses wide left. And here comes Jake the other way. The shot is blocked by Luke. The Waves have so many chances and they're not executing. These are key chances for them, especially against the team like the Tide. Luke can't clear it out. Nate off the backboard mid. Hisro's there to clear. Chicken gonna reset to his own corner, taking it up his own back wall. Chicken trying to go full field. Infrared pre-jumps. Cleared out by Jake. Hisro at the cutoff. Trying to leave it for Luke. Nate there for the catch. Nate flicks one. Nate in a 1v1 against Hisro. Saved. It's cleared out. Chicken off the right wall. Passing to Nate. Cleared out by Luke. Infrared waits on the left side. Infrared. The 50 by Jake. Clears it out for the moment. Hisro off his own left wall. Taking his space. He's got Luke mid. Trying to get it to him. Blocked by Chicken again. Off the backboard, Luke. Infrared off the sidewall. It's cleared out. Hisro keeps it alive off the backboard. Pass mid. The Tide don't have boost. Luke over everybody. And the Waves strike first in game 3.
This is a heavily defensive game already. We saw in the first minute so many shots, and the Tide are just breaking under the pressure. They've run out of boost, and Luke, who has the lowest shooting percentage on the team, puts it in perfectly right at the top of the net.
2:22 left. Jake wins kickoff. Chicken can't win the second ball on Hisro. Here come the Waves the other way. Off the backboard mid. Leaving it for Luke. Nate tries to pre-jump. Can't get the touch. Chicken misses as well. Here's Infrared over the backboard. Nate clears it out. Leaving it for Luke. Pops to himself. Infrared waits on the left corner. He just leaves it to bounce off it. Nate backflips into it as Chicken demos Hisro. Chicken leaving it. Trying to take his space. Infrared with the 50. Chicken wins it though. Chicken tries to stay on. Hisro can't get a touch. Hit Luke. Misses as well. Awkward here for the Waves as Jake demos Infrared. Here come the Tide the other way. Here's Chicken's shot blocked by Luke. Off the right wall. Infrared just has Jake back. Luke goes for a bump. And Infrared gets it over him. The Waves are up 2.
Could see that goal coming from a mile away. Infrared with a perfect mechanical play, and Luke just goes right in front of him, looks for the demo or bump, anything. He gets it right in front of the Tide defender.
Great execution from the Waves, but can the Tide respond from this stretch that the Waves have got right now? Chicken off his own corner. It's stolen by Infrared. Chicken takes it down. He just has Hisro back if he hurries. He fakes him out. What a move by Chicken. He's going to take it himself. Fakes out Luke as well. Gets past Infrared. The pass mid. Jake is there. It's off the backboard double. Nothing. What an unbelievable ground game performance from Chicken. Nate taking a shot, saved by Infrared. Jake tries to shoot, misses wide right. Infrared to the corner. His row tries to clear, nothing there. Jake keeps it alive off the corner. He's going to try to go up with 1 minute left. The pass mid to Nate. Nate keeps it alive. Chicken off the right wall. Luke pinches it out. The Tide need 2 here in this game 3, and the series is tied at 1. Nate clears it off the right wall. Infrared tries to catch, gets it past 1. Nate resets to the left corner of the Tide. Infrared pops it straight up. Jake is up. Easy clear for him to the corner where Chicken waits. Chicken trying to take it the other way. What a move by Chicken to get past Luke. Gets a reset. Just his row back and he catches it. 30 seconds left. His row the other way. Nate with the steal. Luke pops it straight up. Waves just trying to stall time. They've got all the pressure as Jake shot off the crossbar. Chicken had it open. That couldn't take advantage. And there's Jake to cut the lead to 1.
Yeah, I mean, there's just nothing more you could do if you're the Waves. Hizro gets a very unfortunate touch, but that's all he could get with how low boost he had. He tried to go for another squishy. Luke tried to get it, but Jake is just there right before them.
Can we see a 13-second miracle from the Tide to force an OT? And easily, already, one of the best, if not the best series we've seen all season. 7 seconds left. Luke clears it out. Chicken off his own left wall. Trying to get it past his row. His row blocks. No time on the clock. And it drops. The Waves respond once again, taking game 3.
Oh my god, this is amazing. This is, I mean, we've already said it, but this is by far the best series I've ever seen. Hizro had no goals this game. He was very heavily on the defensive game with 3 saves, but 0 goals. And that's why they're winning this series, because his supporting cast can keep it up with the goals. Luke and Infrared both have 1 apiece. Hizro with an assist and 3 saves. The supporting cast for the Tide for Chicken, Jake obviously had that 1 goal. Chicken looked very shaky this game. I feel like he could have played a lot better. He missed a pretty easy goal for Chicken that caused the Infrared and Luke bump play all the way down the field. I feel like Nate's stats did not reflect how good he did this game. I feel like he was very, like the third player on their team, on any team, the number 3 player has to be good at defense and 50s, and I feel like Nate does that really well. He did that way better this game. I feel like Jake didn't do as good in the offensive game as his stats say. He has the 1 goal, but I feel like all around the Tide could have just played a lot better this game.
I agree. I don't think we're seeing the same Nate. I mean, I think the ranks that all his teammates are and his opponents are, I think is really getting to him. I mean, he's really holding his ground, so I give him dues for that. But I can tell there's like a clear difference in Nate's play style this series.
Yeah.
Compared to other ones. And on to game 4, must win for the Tide, or they're gonna go to 4-1, and the Waves are gonna be the only remaining undefeated team in the Benthic Division, joining the Cyclones as the only remaining undefeated team in the league. His row with the flick, the shot is blocked by Chicken. Nate takes it to his own corner. Nate tries to clear, wins the 50. Chicken gonna take it up the right wall. He's got space. You don't want that if you're the Waves. Here's Chicken, the reset. Gets it wide left. It's cleared out for the moment. Chicken trying to reset to his own corner. He has Nate and Jake back. Nate catches off the corner. Gets a pass in Infrared, but not past his row. His row, the pass mid to Luke. Cleared out by Chicken. Tough play for Luke. He gets a catch. Stalling time as Jake demos him. His row off the left wall to Infrared. His shot misses wide left. Chicken off the backboard trying to take his space. Infrared hits it to the right wall where Luke tries to get a read. Nothing there. His row shot. Chicken gets back for the save. Infrared's second chance. Misses wide right. Chicken off his own corner. Popping it to himself. Here's Chicken getting it past his row. Not past Infrared. Nate with the shot. Saved by Luke to the right corner of the Waves. Luke. It's 50 by Jake. Infrared lets it bounce off the corner. Nate tries to pre-jump. Almost gets it. But Infrared gets past too. His row side flips. And now here's Luke from the smoke. It's blocked by Chicken. Jake the other way. His row booms it downfield. Off the backboard. Here's his row. Misses over. Infrared's rebound cleared by Chicken. And here come the Tide the other way. Luke Is it cleared by Hizro? Chicken off the backboard, trying to get a double. Here's Chicken, blocked by Infrared. It's a game of counters this series. Who is countering better? Luke, off the corner. Nate tries to clear it out. Hizro with the cutoff, hits it off the left wall. Chicken, he can't get it past Infrared, taking it to the left corner. Jake with the steal, 50s out Hizro. Jake going for the bump on Luke, he does get it. Here's Chicken now, off the backboard, passing mid. Infrared, there to clear. Jake is up, off the corner. Pass mid to Nate, the shot over the backboard. Chicken's rebound, saved by Hizro. Rebound, Infrared all goes. What a turn of events in this game. The Tide are up 1-0.
Oh, that's so unfortunate for the Waves. The Tide did not deserve that goal. Nate backflips at the goal line, and Infrared just gives it to them for free.
That's a brutal goal in a series like this. They are one game away from taking this series against the Tide, and they do that. Now the Tide have some momentum. They've got some life. Luke with the demo on Jake. Chicken off the corner. Tries to pass mid. Here's a redirect shot. That was not a redirect, but what a shot from Chicken as they're up 2.
Yeah, I think Infrared is in his own head right now. I think Hizro, being the leader he is going to tell him that he's got to just calm down. Oh, apparently it's his ping problem.
Oh no, he's at
That's
999.
Oh.
When we can't stop the game.
Yeah. Well, if this is going to Game 5, this is not how I wanted it to go to Game 5. Yeah, this is...
I'm just letting them know what's happening.
That's sad.
That sucks.
Yeah, that's not good.
That is brutal. Well, Chicken makes it 3-0. Hopefully Infrared can get back in this game so that we know he's good for Game 5, but that sucks for the Waves.
Yeah.
Chicken with the reset. The shot is blocked by Hizro. Luke's able to clear it out. Hizro with the save on Nate. Hizro taking it to the left wall. Gets a flick past one. Hizro's got space. The shot from Hizro gets it past Nate. And the Waves are down 2 now.
I mean, if they take this game with Infrared having as much ping as he has, then the Tide might drop to 3, in my opinion.
I think Infrared's back. He's off 999. I think we might have Infrared back. Let's hope so. Because the Waves, watch out. They're still in this game. The Tide still have work to do. As Infrared shot from the grave, and they cut it to 1. Never say die.
Oh my god, Infrared, after an own goal in 999 ping, instantly brings the Waves back into this game. They're only down 1 now. I mean, he has the right to be a little bit toxic in this chat, even though they're down 1 goal. I mean, that's insane.
The Tide gotta wake up. They thought they had the series won because Infrared was in a 2v3 situation, but here we are. They're down 1, and the Waves have all the momentum. The pass to Luke, the shot, they tie the game. Ridiculous from the Waves.
Thought this was going to be a horrible way to go to Game 5, and now we might not even see a Game 5 because of how much the Waves are locking in, and the Tide are absolutely selling right now.
Are you kidding me? Down 3 in a 2v3 situation, and they turn it around. Infrared, after responding from his ping being bad, he responds with a goal himself, and now the Waves are right back in it. Luke, off the backboard mid. The psycho by Chicken to clear it out for the moment. Infrared tries to pass it off the ceiling down. Here's Nate's shot to try to take the lead. Saved by Hizro. Chicken, he's got some space. The shot is blocked by Hizro. 1 minute left. It's a tie game and a must-win for the Tide. And the save by Infrared. Nate touches down to Chicken. He misses. Nate's going to stay on. Pass 1. Trying to get it past 2. A pass mid to Jake. Off the crossbar. Rebound. Nothing there. Nate off the corner. It's cleared out. Luke's got some space. He's trying to get demoed by Nate, but it hits off the left wall. Nate's redirect blocked by Hizro. Chicken booms it downfield off the backboard. Getting the double. Misses wide right. What a chance for Chicken to take the lead with 30 seconds left. Now here's Hizro the other way. Saved by Chicken. Nate gets 50 by Infrared. Off the ceiling down. Chicken pops it straight up. Jake off the corner, trying to pass it mid. Luke off the backboard with 10 seconds left. His row hits it right to Chicken. Off the left wall, can't get a touch. His row clearing it out, no time on the clock. Any last second miracles here? Nate off the ceiling to Chicken, saved by Infrared. Jake clearing it out. Nate lets it drop, and we're going to a very, very dramatic overtime. Infrared wins kickoff. Chicken pops it straight up. Luke hitting it over one. Off the backboard. The shot is blocked by Chicken. Jake leaves it for Nate off the right wall. Jake with the redirect out. Infrared leaves it for Luke. Luke tries the 50. He does. Chicken off the backboard. Sorry, not off the backboard. He just clears it to the other side. Chicken, the 50 by Nate. Luke clearing it out. Chicken trying to hit it off the corner. Passing mid. His row's there to clear. The tension starting to build for both teams. You know their hearts are racing, as this is feels like a must win for both teams. 50'd out by Chicken. Off the right wall. Luke scrambles to get back. He clears it for the moment. Chicken off the right wall of the Waves. Popping it past one. The pass mid. Here's Nate. Can't get a read. Jake off the backboard. It's cleared out by Luke to the right wall. Chicken keeps it alive. His row booming it out. Nate is up. He hits it off the ceiling straight down. Chicken clears. Luke tries to keep it alive. Infrared blocked by Jake. Here's his row shot. Misses wide left. Chicken can't get a read. Infrared off the corner. He's got space. Nate clearing it out to the left side. Jake hits it out. His row gets demoed by Jake. Luke the redirect pass mid. Nate off the corner. Pass mid to Infrared. Can't get it. And now here come the Tide the other way. A minute 40 here into this overtime. And a must win for the Tide to force game 5. Infrared clearing it out. An open net for Infrared. And the Waves will take the series. Coming back down 3.
Infrared is the hero for the Waves. He had an own goal in 999 ping. Digs his team out of the hole. An insane save to take it to overtime. And the overtime goal. What a lock-in by Infrared. Oh my god.
Series of the season.
I have no
Unbelievable.
more words. Oh my god. The Waves are the clear number 1 now, but I do think Chicken is still the best player in the league. His row, though, he showed out this game, and the whole supporting cast for the Waves too, Luke and Infrared, did so much better than Nate and Jake. Nate was very, very, very shaky this game. He had so many missed opportunities, but that goes without saying that you can't miss those opportunities in this game. Chicken also had a lot of missed opportunities, and again, you cannot miss all those opportunities in this game, or else the Waves will come back down 0-3 and win in overtime in 4 games.
Oh my god. I don't know. I think a game 5 would have been better, but I mean, what a way to end that series. That's not what I was expecting, the way to end the series, but honestly, I will take that 100%.
There is no better game 1 and game 4 that will ever be played ever again. The game 2 and 3 were really good. 1-1 for Waves and Tide. Those are just regular games. They were still really good because it's Waves playing Tide. But the game 1 and game 4 were unbelievable.
Wow. I do have a cash tourney in 5 minutes now. I'm not going to be ready for it, but screw it. We will be getting to the post game. We're going to be starting with Chicken once again for the Tide. Hello, Chicken. How you doing?
Yo, what's good?
Oh my god, dude. Both of you lived up to the hype.
No, we didn't. I disagree.
I'm saying series-wise, lived up to the hype. I know you guys are probably disappointed with the results, but I mean, I saw how you were playing unbelievable that series. I don't know if you think you did or what, but I think you played great. How do you guys feel?
I think I played fine. I mean, it's just I think my team kind of let me down a little bit. I doubled their points. Like if you combine both of them every single game, that's not good. And we also couldn't get our passing plays going, and they for some reason just couldn't pass. I guess I don't know. Our one game we did win, we had an assist. I don't know if you tracked that, but
I actually didn't.
we
That's an interesting
definitely,
stat.
yeah, we just didn't pass, to be honest, and yeah, I don't know, just sucks. Like I think I played individually good, but I just had to cut everybody off because, yeah, things happen.
No, I understand the frustration. It was I think Jake and Nate didn't have their best stuff today. I don't know if that's whether it was the competition they were facing or the pressure of this is the biggest match of the season, whatever it was. But if there's one team I know that can bounce back from something like that, it's you guys. That was very fun, and I thank you for sticking it out and fighting like you did.
Yeah, very, very disappointed with that.
Yeah, I understand that. But now we are on to the All-Star Week. I might as well just say it. You're probably getting an All-Star pick, but I'd be surprised if you didn't. Your next matchup is against the Tempest, who are still trying to find their first win. So maybe that's a way you guys try to bounce back after a series like that.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, we ran some practice before, and we kind of changed our play style pretty much entirely. So it kind of, got changed a little bit. I'm basically involving them a little bit more when maybe I shouldn't be. Like, because before I would just, let them challenge constantly, do whatever, and then I do my thing. Now it's kind of like everybody's trying to do a part in everything instead of just, me carrying in the back.
If I was to give some advice, I would say don't try to change your play style when it's working. You had it working the first 4 games. Obviously, this is a very tough matchup. And sometimes your teammates just don't got it. And today was that day, unfortunately. It was a tough match to have that not happen, but don't take this 1 week as being like, yep, they're not going to be able to help me. I need to do this myself, because that's what made you 4-0 before this. Was the assist, was letting your teammates get involved. That was the difference.
Well, yeah, but another thing is like, I pretty much just coached them a little bit, and we're trying to change for the better, not for the worse. So as our first showing with the new play style, potentially, I don't think it was that bad. The games, all of them were really close. So we didn't get stomped. Can't really say it was too bad of a series, to be honest, but definitely could have been better.
I can see that. You got any final things you want to say before I let you go?
Yeah, they're 5-0 is fraudulent, and praise Brainiac.
Damn. Sinks, you got anything for Chicken before we let him go?
Gotta say, I love this rivalry and also praise Brainiac, apparently.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll drag you back down, or you can leave, or whatever. Unfortunate how it ended. Take the All-Star Week to reset, and then we'll see you in Week 6.
I bet.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, there's always the heartbreak of a loss like that.
Yeah.
I do agree with what he said that Jake and Nate didn't have his stuff, but I don't agree with saying, oh, they didn't have their best stuff this week. Now I'm just going to do it myself.
Yeah. I mean, he said that they were trying to change for the better, but I think this is the wrong week to change your play style.
I agree.
And on top of that, it sounds like he was just being toxic and completely bashing his teammates, but the Tide are very, very honest with themselves. They've had literal conversations about who's the best, second best, and third best player on the team. So I think he was just trying to be honest.
And we are going to go to the post-game interview of the Waves, and I think Luke's taking this one. Hey, Luke. How's it going, dude?
Yo.
What a goddamn series. Oh, my God.
It was a good series. It was a really good series.
Congratulations on an absurd win to be the only undefeated team in the Benthic. How do you guys feel?
Feels good. Yeah, I want to just note there. Did Chicken say the 5-0 was fraudulent? Is that what? Did I hear that right?
Yes, you did.
That's crazy.
I love the rivalry. I love it. I love it. But I mean, 5-0 is still 5-0. You're the only undefeated team now. How did that series feel for you guys? You had a brutal game 4 Infrared DCs mid series, and
It was.
then he turns around, comes back as you guys get a 2v3 goal, and then Infrared scores the next one, and then he gets the game winner. So I mean, what a way to end that game 4. So how do you guys feel?
Yeah, it's I thought I played pretty shit. If I'm allowed to say, like, I thought I played quite bad. See some of the stuff, how fast even they hit the ball. Anything that's hit with any sort of speed is just pings across on my screen. The 100 ping really ain't it. But that was one of the best goals I've ever seen from Chicken. But I pushed him so high. I thought I'd done my job. Nah, he just jumps off the fucking roof. I was actually confused at what happened because I had ball come off. But yeah, saying it's fraudulent, come on, we just proved it's not fraudulent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but congratulations on your win. Your next matchup is against the Reef, who are actually looking really solid as well. So that is Slow and Zaire and Eyes. So
okay,
that'll be after the All-Star week that's coming up this week.
What is the All-Star? Is that next week?
Yeah, it's next week.
Okay.
You got any final things for me?
Nah, just that. Don't know. Better see Waves number 1.
Oh, they will be.
That's from the power ranking.
Sinks, you got anything for Luke before we let him go?
I will say next week, watch out for Slow. He has been on a tear lately.
Slow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, congratulations on the win. I'll just bring you down back to the Waves chat. You can do what you want from there. Congratulations, and we'll see you next week.
Cheers. Sinks the GOAT.
Thank you. I forgot that was the guy that loves me.
Yeah. Oh my God.
But I have 2 weeks. He was saying,
I have a freaking cash journey to get to in 7 minutes, so I'm gonna wrap this up really quick. So the remaining games for this week. We have no games Thursday. Friday at 12 p.m. EST, we got another Benthic match between the Fangs and the Tempest, followed by nothing, I think. I think that's it for now. Unless Reef Orcas is potentially on that game. Yeah, Reef Orcas will potentially be Friday at 6 p.m. EST. It's not confirmed yet, but it pretty much is. Then Saturday, we'll have a Pelagic Division match between the Kraken and the Tridents at 6 p.m. EST. And then rounding out Sunday, we have the Cyclones and the Clouds, Sunday at 12 p.m. EST. And that will do it for week 5. And then we're on to All-Star week. Sinks, you got any final things before we finish this up?
I can't wait to dog on the Krakens. I'm going to be on that stream, and it's been a while since I've watched them actually play. So that's going to be fun for me.
Oh, God. All right. And that is going to do it. Thank you all so much for watching. This was a great stream, and I'm excited to see you all Friday. Have a good night.